Like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Parties were told to up their digital game. Now there's an online war by Nick Bonyhady, April 16, 2022, 10.00 am. Save login, register or subscribe to save articles for later. Share normal text size, larger text size, very large text size 0. Leave a comment. During the early days of the 2019 election, Labour created an attack to frame the then relatively new Prime Minister Scott Morrison in voters' minds. You may think Liberal leader Scott Morrison hasn't done very much, the ad intoned. That's not true. He's done plenty. The narrator then went on to accuse Morrison of trying to give banks billions of dollars in tax cuts while cutting money from schools and hospitals. The problem for Labour was that many voters didn't see those criticisms because the ad ran on YouTube. There, viewers can generally skip past ads after 5 seconds, which meant most people saw only a testament to the Prime Minister's work ethic paid for by the ALP. The bungled ad was a symptom of a faltering digital campaign that Labour's review of the last federal election determined it must fix. The coalition, which dominated online in 2019, was told by its election review to reinforce its winning strategy with a focus on mobile-first ads and video production. So far, there is every indication that the parties have heeded their review's advice. When Chantal Howlett approached Prime Minister Scott Morrison for a selfie on the first night of the campaign in Newcastle, NSW, only to film herself congratulating him for being the worst Prime Minister we've ever had, Labour was ready. The Twitter video was quickly repackaged into a TikTok clip, featuring The Simpsons, where its 350,000 views make it the party's best-performing post on the platform during the campaign. Unlike platforms like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Google, TikTok and Twitter do not permit political advertising. That means making politically themed videos that people want to watch, which often seem to be snappy, funny and negative, is crucial to reaching voters on the platform. An analysis by media agency We Are Social suggests TikTok content reaches more than 7 million mostly younger Australians. The Liberal Party is starting from behind. Its official TikTok page has 1064 followers to Labour's 71,000, and it sometimes fumbles a meme format. On April 6, a man who did not provide his name asked Labour leader Anthony Albanese if he would take a hard question at a press conference, which Albanese declined after initially indicating he would. The Liberals cut the clip into a video format in which a voiceover asks, "So you're an artist, are you good at it?" Most videos in the format lead to a parade of clips showing off the creator's talent. Instead, in the Albanese video, they highlighted his flaws. It has received fewer than 5,000 views to date. Some explicitly political content on TikTok has overstepped the mark, with an ABC report revealing the United Workers' Union had paid users to create videos targeting the government. Other union accounts added authorizations that made their operators explicit after queries from the broadcaster. But some left-wing TikTokers have found big audiences on the platform by being entirely themselves. "I'll be honest, I'm as surprised as the next person," says Will Strack, Assistant Secretary at the Victorian Trades Hall Council. "I would not have thought that a 56-year-old lesbian feminist trade unionist would find some kind of audience, but there you go." Several of her videos, created in just the last 2 months, have received more than 100,000 views. They fit another genre of political content on TikTok, resurrecting the greatest blunders, depending on your politics, of years gone by. In one with 138,000 views, she delivers historical clangers such as Barnaby Joyce's 2011 argument against marriage equality on the basis that it would hurt his daughters. "We know that the best protection for those girls is that they get themselves into a secure relationship with a loving husband," he said at the time. Other videos doing the rounds highlight a 2012 speech from Albanese that cribbed lines from the 1995 film The American President, or have Morrison championing coal over footage of koalas fleeing bushfires and people fleeing floods. Facebook and Instagram, the dominant social networks in Australia, allow political advertising, shifting the focus of the campaign on those platforms. Tens of thousands of dollars from the major parties have poured in during recent weeks, though the United Australia Party, funded by mining magnate Clive Palmer, has outspent both by millions over the longer term. Palmer advertises with the Sydney Morning Herald and The Age among many other outlets, and the two main parties have previously placed ads in the mastheads as well. The effect of Palmer's advertising, which trashes the major parties and spruiks